In just less than 2 weeks, many across the country are mourning after the death of another police officer. Last night, a Quebec Provincial Police officer was killed trying to arrest a man at a residence in Louiseville between Montreal and Quebec City. The suspect, a 35-year-old man, was shot and killed by officers afterwards. Manisa Danabalan joins us live with the latest on this tragedy. Manisa.
Tragedy is right, Kelly. The police force says the sergeant who was killed had more than 20 years of experience. Another officer was injured at the time, but their life is not in danger.
From coast to coast, thousands are remembering Sergeant Maureen Bro, the Quebec Provincial Police officer who was killed last night in the line of duty. She was in her early 40s and had 2 children.
She's a police officer with a lot of experience, 22 years in Sorties Quebec, almost time like patrol on the road. So, and until 2019, she was a sergeant, so in charge of the other patrol.
According to Quebec's police watchdog, who have launched an investigation, Sergeant Bro and another officer were arresting a 35-year-old man around 8:30 last night in Louiseville. The man was being charged with uttering threats, and while he was being read his rights, he grabbed a knife and stabbed Bro. The suspect was fatally shot shortly after when a separate pair of officers arrived. Another officer was wounded in the initial altercation, but is expected to recover.
He was shot after he get injured police officers. So it was 2 other police in support, so support the intervention. So one of them shot the suspect.
The mayor of Louisville reacting today, saying he was disappointed, adding that the suspect had a history of violent behavior. Police have not confirmed those details. Hundreds of messages of support have been pouring in from across Canada for the fallen officer. Politicians and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau calling the news heartbreaking and wishing the injured officer a fast and full recovery. Police associations sharing their condolences on Twitter as well, saying our hearts go out to family, friends, and colleagues of Sergeant Maureen Bro. Many say this is a reminder of the dangers investigators face in extreme situations. Just under 2 weeks ago, 2 Edmonton police officers were fatally shot. Today's death being added to the tragic list. The president of the Ontario Association of Chiefs of Police says 9 officers have been killed in the past 6 to 7 months, and it's concerning.
We've never seen that in my 28 years of policing. The volume within a short period of time, all for firearms related offenses. Absent maybe 1.
In terms of protecting officers, he adds that there has been dialogue provincially and federally to do more, but he's hoping to see more action.
We've never seen all premiers across this country unify their approach to violent bail offenders. That's an example of, an outcome of some of the incidents that happen. We'll not be satisfied really until we see some tangible legislative changes and policy changes that end up trickling down to the provinces.
Quebec's police watchdog says it has assigned 5 investigators to the case, and Montreal police officers will also help look into how everything unfolded last night.